Welcome back to Pirates franchise. We are here on July 1st. The Pirates are 47-39, 5.5 games back of the Brewers, a half game up on the Mets for the final wild card spot. We are 11 days from the draft, about 2 weeks from the All-Star break, and a month away from the trade deadline. We're going to get through all of that in this episode. The Pittsburgh Pirates are better than expectations. Being second in the National League Central is not what we had on our bingo cards when this series started. But we've had players that have come along, like Spencer Horwitz, and the pitching staff. The starting pitching staff has been really good. The bullpen's been good enough, and we're starting to get players healthy again. And there's not going to be a lot of teams that are going to get a player with the talent of Brian Reynolds back in their lineup at the trade deadline, and we're getting him back. He's only played in 19 games this season. Brian Reynolds will be inserted back into our lineup. He's healthy here in the next couple of days, and we're going to get him back on the roster and back in our lineup. So the Pittsburgh Pirates, again, we're going to get through the draft, the trade deadline, and the All-Star break all today and move forward and get into those dog days of summer in the next episode. Thank you for checking it out. If you have not subscribed on YouTube, please do so. If you've not liked, commented, or shared, I don't even care if you share it. Like and comment. I want to get to know you a little bit more. And let's begin. Welcome on in, Pirates franchise. We're starting the series out today. We won a game 7-4 against the Cardinals at the end of the last one. We're going to play a 2-game stint here against St. Louis. We'll player lock these games. We'll do moments in the Seattle and Kansas City series, Minnesota series, and that'll get us in here to the All-Star break. The draft is somewhere around right here, somewhere in this section. And then we got the White Sox and the Tigers and the Diamondbacks and the Giants. So we're going out west. Packing up our bags and gonna head out west. I'm a cowboy, baby. I'm sorry, I probably just got copyrighted right there. And you're a big Joe Buck fan. Yeah, IRL Buccos bullpen is looking rough so far. I'm not shocked. You met him in Mizzou this past weekend at Ledoux's Supermarket. How about that? So if we look here, we are going to go to injury report, injured list. Brian Reynolds is coming off in 7 days. 7 days. Paguero, we get back in 8 days. What a shot in the arm these two are going to be back in our lineup. And we did lose Mitch Keller for 2 months, and Andrew McCutcheon is on his 60-day stint for the second time. I mean, he's gotten to play 13 games this season. The 38-year-old looks like he's just injury-prone. This is probably going to be his final ride with the Pirates. But thank you, Andrew McCutcheon. We'll give you a standing ovation when it's time. We're going to get ready to play this next game. And if we'll go here to sliders, make sure my manager, let's get it down a little bit. Let's get it down here a little bit. Okay. Trade deadline. I have up for trades up to 6, so we should start seeing some more trades coming in. And we're going to player lock. Who do we want to see a player lock? First name I see we'll player lock with. O'Neal Cruz, Josh Palacios, Spencer Horwitz, Joey Bart, Brian Hayes, Nick Gonzalez, Jack Sawinski, Isaiah. So you want to see one with Hayes. Okay, we're going to player lock the game with Hayes. Here we go. Which, Brian Hayes is batting .223. We're just glad to see him above the Mendoza line. And, so Brian Hayes, we're just going to have to live that contract. I saw a guy last night, shout out to my man, Mr. Love, who did he has a cornerstone rule with his trades, and I loved it. If you got a player that's been with the team for 5 years or longer, you can't trade him. You also can't trade for a player that's been with the team for 5 straight seasons. Really like that rule. We may look to put that one in at some point. We'll look here at Nick Prado. Nick Prado shined in the last game against the Cardinals. Let's see what he did, if you guys remember. Also get my protein shake in. Get that 50 grams of protein in here this morning before we have 2 chicken thighs later. Love it, Nick Prado. Good game. Okay. Nick Prado was a good trade we did early in the season. Went out and got Nick Prado from the Kansas City Royals. Said, hey, maybe a change of scenery. Why don't you come DH, be a platoon DH for us. On the bump, we got Jared Jones, 17 games started, 6.3 record, 3.2 ERA, a 1.2 whip, 63 strikeouts and 93 innings pitched. We'd like to see that rate go up, but hey, he's getting outs. So who am I to say? Pittsburgh already up 2-0 here in the bottom of the first. Steven Matz. So somebody hit a 2-run shot. And Brian Hayes rips off the single right there. That ball just kind of floated in there, and Hayes just takes it the other way. If Brian Hayes could just figure out how to get on base like that, we're going to be solid. Crimson Tide in the house. What's going on, my man? That ball's in the dirt. Brian Hayes is going to get a stolen base. How many stolen bases is going to be for him? Like 3? 6 stolen base of the season. What's going on, Crimson? How are you this morning? Welcome into Pirates franchise. Welcome into Pirates franchise. No, go this way. Oh, the base running flips on me. I don't like it. I gotta get that figured out. What's going on this morning? We are fired up, playing some franchise action here with the Pittsburgh Pirates. Okay, it's 3-2 St. Louis now. Steven Matz has got the lead back. We got a runner on first. Brian Hayes up again. He took a curveball the other way. What was that? Is that a slider or a fastball? That ball was coming in on me. It was a slider. That was a slider. And Steven Matz, what a play by the pitcher. You got to respect that play right there. Show the glove, flips it on over there a second. That play actually works out for a left-handed pitcher a lot better where the ball was hit than a right-handed pitcher does, because it just goes to his glove side. He just keeps continuing to turn with his momentum, flip it right to the bag. There's the shortstop win. Tap the foot, flip it down there to first. Easy double play. It doesn't get much easier than that. All right, Nolan Gorman's up. Here we go. Brian Hayes looks on. Step 1-2. Flip it on over to 1 here real quick. Flips it. Nice little play. Routine out. You're gone. You busted. Crimson, have you checked out any of the Royal stuff yet? Have you been in the Discord to check it out? Like, I'm not reading all that. He's like, I'm not reading that. I'm out. I'm out. Oh, you guys want to see the score? My bad. Why didn't anybody ever tell me when the score is messed up? He's like, I'm out. Just missed that one. Do we like honesty here? I love honesty here. Just say, I do not care. I don't care. Didn't even know Royal stuff existed in Discord. I feel like we have to have a babysitter for you in Discord, Crimson. The man is in Discord all day long and doesn't know where anything is. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, Crimson. I give special content for tier 2, 3, and in VIPs. You're just like, I don't want it. By the way, how did you feel after the pay-per-view last night? Came in second place. It was a banger of a match. Absolute banger of a match. But I know you're going to be a little disappointed on it. Overall, Brian Hayes is too slow to do that, dude. Too slow to do that. Come on. Never mind. He's safe? I'm safe? Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it. No idea how. Don't need a sitter. Suck on this 120 while we're talking. Can you suck on this 120? I don't even know what that means. Oh, 120 stream streak. Hey, thank you. While we're talking, can you remind me of my gifted amount again? What? Oh, so you want to do this? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Good show last night. It was a banger. It was a banger. You had your opportunities. Ivan Foley just got you. It was a banger, though. Needed that resiliency, which you're going to get now. You'll stick a hundo down my throat? Relax. The White Sox trade third baseman Josh Rojas to the Dodgers for Jackson Ferris. Okay, what do you guys think about this trade? Josh Rojas to the Dodgers for starting pitcher Jackson Ferris. I don't know anything about these guys, so let's go check them out real quick. Let's go to roster. And we'll go over here to the Dodgers. They get Rojas. The Dodgers. They're going to get third baseman Rojas. Josh Rojas, 69 overall, 30-year-old, batting 274, 341 on base percentage. We could have used that. We could have used that out of Josh Rojas there. Kind of a third base, second base, left field. I like it. And they give up, the White Sox get back in return a starting pitcher. Who was it? Some kind of Jackson? They get back a Jackson Ferris, who's on the IL. How can you trade guys on the IL? That's weird. But he's coming in double-A stats. Ooh. Okay, so they get a young prospect, a young B prospect. So I guess that makes a little bit of sense for those teams. All right, calendar here. Oh, we're Pirates, not the Royals. Sorry, I got stuck on my Royals here. St. Louis here. We will play the next game. We got Johan Aviado on the bump against Andre Palente. We will player lock. Ariel Joshua Ross draws a lot of walks, so the Pirates could use him. Well, he got moved already. All right, who are we playing with, guys? Who are we playing with here today? Who do you guys want to see in this one? Let's do Nick Gonzalez. Prado? Okay, we did Prado last stream, but we can do him again this morning. Nick Prado, man. Nick Prado batting 218 is the DH, but he's on fire. He's on fire. Don't let him get hot. Don't let him get hot. Did you do anything for Doctor's Day, Crimson? Did you do anything for Doctor's Day?
And now, please welcome
the Pirates and the Cardinals looking for this rubber match game here. Winner takes a series. Winner of the day takes a series. We won 7-4, then lost 5-3. Brian Hayes did have 2 games, 2 hits. So ordered some donuts yesterday. Nice. Anywhere in particular? Do you have like a favorite donut spot? You got a favorite donut spot? All right, here we go. Nick Prado. Let's see what Nick Prado's doing right now. 15 RBIs, 27 hits, 7 home runs, 136 plate appearances. So, I mean, not the powerhouse we were looking for maybe, but good enough. Good enough. Cardinals are 47-40. The Pirates are 47-40. What a race we are in here in the Central. And the Brewers just keep, while everybody's beating up on each other, the Brewers just keep expanding their lead on both of us.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Nick.
Nick Prado just to drive a baseball. Ball down and in. Nick Prado last 6 games has 2 doubles and 6 RBIs. If he can get an RBI a game, that's going to be doing his work. And there's a base hit by Prado. That's going to move a runner from first to third. Nope. We do now. I've always been a fan of Krispy Kreme, but I couldn't get certain donuts we like. Went to a place called Linda's. Unreal. What do you mean couldn't get certain donuts you like? Called Linda's. Unreal. We'll go back. Okay. Is this a chain or is this a local place? Is that a chain or is that just a local place in Des Moines?
That's an out.
And the Cards are killing us right now. I think local. Okay. There's a place down here called Donut Palace. I don't know how local or whatever it is, but their donuts are amazing. Well, what kind of donuts can you not get at Krispy Kreme? I'm sorry. I just like a glazed donut. I mean, I don't need anything crazy. I had a German chocolate donut the other day. Probably 3 weeks ago. It was so good. We have a couple of really good donut places near us. Man, I love donuts, but dude, I'm like a fat kid in the donut store when I eat a donut. You know what I mean? I want all the donuts. So I don't get one very often. I probably had 4 donuts in the last 6 months. We got 2 of their glazed twist. I glazed in my pants. So what's a glazed twist? Just a twisted donut, just like a normal donut, but just with a like a long john but twisted. Is that what a glazed twist is? So you get more surface area of glaze, maybe, so fluffy and fresh. Sounds great. All right, heading to Des Moines to go to the Linda's. All right, here we go. Bases juiced. Nick Prado, this is where you make your money, Nick. If it's not inside, we're not swinging. It's inside, and it pops it. Gosh dang it. Giggle Monster Donuts near me has a maple bacon donut. So good. I've had a maple bacon donut before from Hertz Donuts. I know Hertz is more of a chain, but man, Put a little bacon, a little maple on a donut, and we're cooking. You know what I mean? And the Cards are going to take over the Pirates in the division now. That's not good. That is not good. Okay, so we need this little break here. Brian Reynolds coming back soon. The Nationals have claimed 30-year-old starting pitcher Antonio Cincinnati off waivers from the Rockies. Angels trade Zach Neto to the Red Sox for shortstop Marcelo Mayer, Quinn Priester, and second baseman Yoelin Cespedes. Wasn't Quinn Priester with the Pirates? So how did Quinn Priester end up with the Red Sox? Yoelin Cespedes, Zach Neto. So we're going to look at that. We're going to look at that trade. Is this a big trade? Holy cow, this is a monster trade. Zach Neto, 85 overall, shortstop, goes to the Red Sox for Mayer, Quinn Priester, and Cespedes. They also do cronuts, which are a croissant donut. Oh, that sounds amazing too. I like a little croissant with a little bit of little like a maple on it. But what do you guys think about this trade? It looks like the Red Sox just fleeced the Angels. Why would you give up a young shortstop like that? Okay, well, it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, here we go. We're going to go to calendar, and now we just send through these games. We'll jump in when we need to. All right, we're going to enter the game, the bottom of the fourth. Home team's down by 2. Bases are juiced. We got Carson Fulmer on the mound. There we go. Got to pitch out of the jam here. The Pirates need an all-star break like nobody's business.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Jorge.
The blueberry cake donut was amazing too. I love blueberry donuts. Cake donuts. Casey's has a blueberry cake donut. It's really good too.
Nope. Ball 1.
They Priester a year or two ago to the Red Sox for Nick York, I believe. I don't remember that trade. Yeah, I remember Priester being with the Pirates. But hey, thanks, Real. I appreciate that, man. We're going to get out of this jam, maybe. Foul ball. Come back here, baseball. Interesting. I like it. We're going to go ahead and go to the bullpen right now. We're going to go with a righty. We're going to go Moretta. Put him in the game. This is a big situation here. We're gonna go straight to the pin here early. I know it's only the bottom of the fourth. That's on the manager right there. You can't pull a pitcher in the fourth inning like that. Give up a grand slam to Tyler Locklear for his first home run of the season. What a terrible move by this manager. That ball is absolutely blasted. Oh my. 1 pitch, 4 runs. Bullpen, huh? Wow. In the words of Be Like Mike, I'm doing great, sweetie. That ball was blasted. What a meatball. What a meatball.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball, that's out.
Ball's hit deep. Back. O'Neal Cruz sits under it. He should be good. Woo! All right, time for the offense to do some work now here. See if there's any more moments in this game. There are no more moments in this game. We just got, I think, boat raced. We just got boat raced 9-5. 9-5. It's not like a grand slam had any effect on that game, right? We just lost the series to the Mariners. Like, here's where the Pirates start to struggle a little bit. Okay, today is a day to set scouting assignments. Okay. Let's look at scouting here. Welcome to the scouting big board. Here's your chance to scout prospects in this year's amateur draft. Cool. Okay. So we're looking at this guy right here. He is 18 years old. His potential is a 72 to 90, and he is a starting pitcher. I think I'm going to let the CPU draft too. I think I'm just going to let the CPU draft because I don't make good decisions, and I think that makes it more, I don't know, more where I'm not just going to be like fleecing the system because I know how to do that somehow. We're looking at a second baseman, a third baseman, and view prospect list. Let's see what we got here. They think this guy, so this guy's probably a generational player, I would think. Buford Gilliam, 19, shortstop. Buford Gilliam. Actually, that's who we want to go after. What's our pick? We get the 6th pick, so we're looking at possibly like this guy right here, Eric Achea. Okay, this guy, actually, I think we're going to draft. This starting pitcher's 22 years old. He looks like he's going to be pretty solid right out the gate. Eric Ochea. So look at the players that we've scouted already. This guy is going to be pretty solid too at 21. Maybe we go with Roberto Mortoro. Okay, we will draft. This guy can be pretty good out the gate too. His potential is going to be pretty high. But he's 22. This guy's 20. He's going to be a little bit lower rated. But looks like he's going to be pretty fast. Going to be defensively ready to go at the beginning. All right, we'll bounce back to this. All right, so the draft's coming up. Okay, so we're back. We got a game. Paul Skeens on the mound against the Mariners. We got to stop this slide here as the Pirates are struggling. We're 2 games back of the Cardinals now. We'll play the next game. Or whoops. We'll see. I think if you just do this and go to custom game entry. Yeah, here it is. Paul Skeens on the bump. We got a 1-run lead. No outs. 2 runners on. Got to keep things rolling here for the Pirates. We can't let this landslide turn into a bigger landslide.
Now batting, left fielder,
Randy Arozarena.
Ball.
Big swing there by Randy. Paul Skeens, 1-1 count. Get that slider down and away. We're going slider again. Randy wanted nothing to do with that slider. We're going with it again. Strike 3. The only thing worse than a landslide is a bigger landslide. Ross, been saying it for years. Live my life with that mantra. That's the knowledge you guys can gain from being here. Like, nobody else knew that until they were here this morning. Like, yeah, you know what, Coach? That's not a half bad idea. It's like when people say, well, this couldn't get any worse until, well, it got worse. Well, they're rooting for Julio, and I'm going to tell you right now, we're going to give you the high inside fastball meat. You want it? You can have it. Sit down! 101 on the black. Julio Rodriguez. I always thought a smaller landslide would be worse. I'm glad I learned something new today. Hey, stick around a little longer, Ross. You might learn a little more. You might learn a little more. Cal Raleigh. Okay, we're going to go sinker, down and away kind of out of the zone. That's fine. Change that eyes. And here we go. We're going to challenge you to that fastball up and in. Let's see if you got it. You don't. Sit down. Sit down. Paul Skeens said 2 on, nobody out. I got you. The only thing worse than learning something new is learning something bigger. That's right. That's right. Look at that. Paul Skeens just says, nope, we're done. That's going to be a win, 4-1 for the Pirates over the Mariners. We salvage a game. Paul Skeens comes out and says, stop. In the name of love, stop. This losing streak, stop. I think that's what he said. All right, now we're heading to a game series against Kansas City. The Giants trade relief pitcher Tyler Rogers to the Mets for center fielder Simone Wan. Okay. Here we go. We are down 1, top of the 7th. Carlos Hernandez on and Brian Hayes at the plate. Jared Trilio on first base. So let's see what we can do here. The Pirates with 89 stolen bases. The Royals with 92 stolen bases. A couple of faster teams in the organization. Let's go and see if we can't do something here. Let's see if we couldn't do something here, maybe. Brian Hayes rips into that one and is back. Not caught. We got to look to O'Neal Cruz here to be a hero. I can be your hero. We're going to take 2 pitches. We're running on the third one. That's the plan. Take 2, run on the third. All right, even better. Now we get our step here. Let's see what we got here. I found out how to do this screen again yesterday, by the way, too. Salvador Perez, a 65 pop time. He's pretty good back there behind the plate, but we will take our chances here. We're actually going to go on this pitch now. And safe! That was close. Thank goodness the throw was on the wrong side of the bag. Jared Trilio with his 17th stolen base on the season. Whoop. Good little move there by Carlos Hernandez. That'll keep us a little closer to the plate. 1-1 count here for O'Neal Cruz. Big swing, bigger miss.
1 ball.
Big swing, bigger miss. That's unfortunate. Now we're going to need IKF to come in huge here. Under 700 OPS. Not good, guys. Not good. That ball is going to be there. We need an error. Garcia. We didn't get one. All right. Well, we move along. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Carlos Hernandez. We're back to simulating. See if there's anything there. Enter the game, Nick Prado. We're down 1, top of the 9th. Okay, down 1 run in the top of the 9th here against the Kansas City Royals. Nick Prado playing against his former team. A little late on that one. That's a good spot. That was a good spot. Guys, we're going to have a little more discipline at the plate, or these losing streaks are going to just get bigger and longer, thicker, girthier. Ball there. Now, can Jack Sawinski do something here for us? He's got 7 home runs on the season. We could use number 8 right now. We could use number 8 right now. Oh, that ball goes through. Jared Trilio.
Second baseman, Jared Triolo.
Yes, Triolo.
0-1's the count.
Down to our final out. Down 1 run here. 100 miles an hour by Urseg, and they just said, here it is. You want it? Hit it. Ball game. What a terrible night at the plate for the Pirates. Horrible. Horrible. Just up there swinging away to everything. Lucas Urseg picks up his 22nd save on the season. Oh, we need an all-star break. Brian Reynolds is no longer injured and has come off the injury list. What would you like to do? We will place him on the bench. Holy cow, guys. It is happening. We are back with Brian Reynolds. Hallelujah. Getting Brian Reynolds back is huge. And so we're going to play him in left field. So there's Palacios, who's batting 230. What about right field? Jack Sawinski's batting 206. 206 with his on-base percentage, 292, 627 OPS versus Palacios, who is at least a 636 OPS. 636 versus 627. Good night. We need some outfield help. Black Swordsman, what's going on? Welcome on in. Man, we need some help. Palacios is better against righties and lefties. So we'll do Palacios here. And we're going to go straight up there to Brian Hayes. We're going to drop Nick Prado down just a little bit in the lineup. Is Prado getting on base at a good enough clip? 282? Not really. Not really. All right, so something like that. And then that means we will keep Palacios in. Actually, I wanted to have Palacios here because he can play center field in there. Palacios in there against righties. And then against lefties, we're going to have Palacios going to be out for Brian Reynolds. O'Neal Cruz. Okay, we want O'Neal Cruz getting back on base. His on-base percentage is 363. I love that. Love that. His OPS is 803. O'Neal Cruz put together a nice little season here with 6 home runs, 30 RBIs, but he's scoring runs, right? 39 runs. Not really. Is he doing better than last season? Average is up, on base is up, slugs down a little bit. OPS is up, though. So he's trending higher. He's already got a better WAR than all of last season, so he's trending higher. That helps us there. We'll do it that way and that way. And then against righties here. Okay, we'll take that. Against lefties here, we'll take that. Nick Prado needs to be DHing here, doesn't he? No, not against lefties. Against lefties, we have Jared Trelio DH. What's Trelio doing? On base 347. That's actually really good. That's actually really good. So let's do this. Let's get Trelio up in the lineup a little bit. Look at Brian Hayes back down here, where he's really kind of struggling. But hey, we gotta stick with him. All right, here we go. Calendar. The Pirates have 27 on their active roster. Okay, so we gotta sit somebody down. We just brought up a right center fielder. Or left fielder. Left fielder we just brought up. So Tommy Pham, no. Center fielder. Sawinski, no. Right fielder. DJ Stewart, you're back to AAA. Okay, so that works. We're going to player lock. We're going to player lock Brian Reynolds in his return back. So we're getting him back. This is like a big deadline pickup right here for the 48 and 44 Pittsburgh Pirates. Getting a guy like Brian Reynolds back in our lineup should be a lot. He's able to produce runs by scoring runs and also bringing in runs, which is nice. But the Pirates and the Royals are 45 and 47. The Pirates are 48 and 44. And the Pirates here have struggled as you look here, 1-6 or 1-5 over the last 6 games. So looking here at the National League Central standings, we are now 9 games back in Milwaukee. The division for us it's all but shot. We got to try to get in that wild card. We're 2-8 in our last 10 games. Luckily, Chicago's been sliding as well. St. Louis and Milwaukee are playing some pretty good baseball right now. All right, welcome to beautiful Kauffman Stadium, taking on Michael Lorenzen. His 18th start of the season. Runner on first. Brian Reynolds up. His first plate appearance back from being injured for the last 2 months. A little longer than 2 months, actually. And we're currently 8th in the American the Royals are currently 8th in the wild card. 3 games back. Reynolds takes a big swing right there.
1-1.
If I look at Brian Reynolds real quick. Brian Reynolds has only played in 24 games this season. So it may take him a couple of at-bats to get back in the swing of things, but hopefully that will be a big jolt to our lineup. O'Neal Cruz over there on first base. Could get him in a hit-and-run situation.
2-2 the count.
2-2. Robbie. Check it in. Well, check on in, man. Check on in. What's good? What's good? And he draws a walk. That's what Brian Reynolds does. He gets on base. He gets on base. Hope you're doing well, man. What do you got going on this week? What do you got going on this week? There's a little base hit. O'Neal Cruz going to score. Reynolds stays a second. I like it.
That's the catcher, number 14, Joey Vaughn.
Let's go, Joey. We're going to try to score it. We're going to try to score it. Hey, let's go. Brian Reynolds. First game back. Immediately scores. Kids on spring break. Nice. Nice. Kids are on spring break. That's nice. 3-0 game here. Brian Reynolds, like I said, gets on base, scores runs. Welcome back.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that ball is hit. Pasquantino gets a glove on it, knocks it down. Reynolds almost snuck away with a hit there. All right, 0 for 1, a walk and a run for Brian Reynolds here. Perez hits a 3-run RBI home run, ties the game up at 3. How much fun is it to see a series this way? I like the moments. Just jump in here, play some moments here and there throughout the game, some player locks. We get through the season fairly fast, but it also feels like, hey, we're doing something here too. You know what I mean? Like, hey, we're accomplishing something here today. Reynolds a little late on that one. Lorenz is still in here in the top of the 5th.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
What are we doing? That was a ball. That started a ball and finished a ball. And we still said, maybe. Flossers and Falafel with a home run. We're up 6-4 now. Brian Reynolds, switch hitter, batting from the right side of the plate now against the lefty, Chris Bubich. Swing the bat, dude. Swing the bat. We're locked in on it. Swing it. There we go. Just drive it out there. There's a base hit for Brian Reynolds, so he gets on base twice in this game. A walk, a ground out, a strikeout, and now a hit. So 1 for 3 on the day for him. You know, let's see if we can get a steal here on. All 4. Happy Monday. So you're doing a franchise and only playing moments. No, I play some full games once a month. I'll play a full game against a division team. We do some moments, some player locks. We kind of move through it. Trying to get through it at a pretty quick pace here. We're 48 and 44 right now. This is, what, 6 episodes? So it's taking a little bit of time here to get through, but we're trying to get to know the team plus build them. We were in the playoff hunt. We're still technically in the playoff hunt, but we've been struggling the last couple of months. Tag, 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 tag. We're going, we're going, we're going, we're going. We shouldn't have went. Stupid. Coach told me to tag up. Right on. I always tell myself I'm going to play all this to do, but never make it. Might have to try this way. This is a blast of a way. I'm also playing a Royals franchise in the Discord. It's been fun. We're 1 and 3 to start the season there. I am right now playing every game of that one. I don't know that I'll play every game all season long, but as of right now, why, you know, we're gonna play a lot of games there and with the Royals. That's in the Discord. Having a good time with that. So if you guys are not in the Discord and you want to check that out, be sure to do so. Be sure to do so.
The first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. Leading up for the Royals, the catcher, Salvador Perez.
Oh boy, outfield opportunity here. I kind of struggle with the outfield stuff. Not going to be hard to do that one. That's just Salvi being Salvi. That's just Salvi being Salvi.
He's safe.
Just Salvi being Salvi. Let me join the Discord. Welcome on in, Coop. Welcome on in, Coop. So if you're a baseball fan, you can see the Royals franchise down there. The fountain's up. Fountain's up. Pittsburgh gets a big win here against Kansas City. Much needed. Brian Reynolds return as well. I'm going to need some more coffee for the next game. So we got a rubber match here. Paguero's back. Placed on the bench. Okay. Now we got to make our decision where Paguero goes. Paguero could come back in and play shortstop for Kiner Falafa, who is on base 306, 701 OPS. Paguero's on base in only 16 games, was 383 and an OPS of 941. Paguero's going to go back in and be our starting everyday shortstop. Maybe just against lefties. Let's platoon him with Falafa against lefties. Let's do that. Let's do that. And that means we got to send somebody down. And I think it's Tommy Pham. I think our time with Tommy Pham has come to an end. At least at the major league level. So we're going to send Tommy Pham on down to AAA. And we may have to try to put him through waivers, but if we lose him, we lose him. If we lose him, we lose him. You know what I mean? We will designate him for assignment. Tommy Pham has been designated for assignment. Thank you, Tommy Pham, for your season. I appreciate it, but I'm sorry, that 650 OPS, your 64 overall regression, your attributes are just plummeting. It's been real. It's been fun. It's out. I'll check it out. Twins fan here, so appreciate the fellow AL Central franchise. Yeah, absolutely. So are you doing a Twins franchise right now? Because in my mind, I had you down as a Rockies fan. But that obviously was wrong. Okay, let's see. Do we get a moment here? No, Kansas City takes the series 2 out of 3. And again, we are struggling. Speaking of Twins, we got a big series coming up against the Twins. They are currently coming in at a 53-41 clip. Let's see what they're doing in the Central. American League Central, the Twins are leading the Tigers by 5 games, the Royals by 7, Guardians by 7.5, and the White Sox by 11. I'm going to get some more coffee, and I'll be right back. I'm on the fence between Cubs and Twins. Okay. All right, let's see what we got here. We got a 3-game series here against the Twins. The draft's in one day, so we will be there. So if you guys are excited about drafts, get ready. Get ready. All right, here we go. David Bednar, bottom of the 8th with 2 outs. We have a 4-3 lead. We'll enter the game. We went ahead and we're going to try to get maybe a 4-out save here with David Bednar. Put him to sleep, Bednar. IRL, I think Minnesota's in for a rough season this year. Kind of fun rebuilding project to show, though. Oh, yeah. Ooh, I have not seen these jerseys before. Look at these Minnesota Connects. When did they put these bad boys out? They are kind of nice. They are kind of nice. I have not seen those before. I've not seen those before. I like them. Are those new this year? Those new this year? And here we go. Can we get Bednar a save? He's got 3 outs to go. Got Buxton up here. Got to make sure we keep Buxton off the bases. Dropped those last year. Land of a 10,000 Lake City Connects. Dude, those are sick. Bednar currently sitting 3rd in the National League with saves. Those are like sick. All right, there we go. Changes eye level, and now blast one high and tight. You want it, you can have it. You didn't want it, I guess. Got him. Huge to get him out the bases. Don't let Buxton getting on in that situation. Ryan Jeffers up. Yeah, I like those city connects a lot, actually. Those are nice. Go get a strike across. The splitter here. Splitter didn't really split. We'll go curveball. Started pretty low. Oh, good piece of hitting. That curveball just didn't get down enough. Just didn't get down enough. Surprised not going with a pinch runner in this situation. Why do you need a pinch runner when you got somebody like that out there? They may have just tied the game up. Get it in, get it in, get it in. Get it in. Throw him out at home. Got him. No. The throw been a little more online. David Bednar with yet another blown save. Now, not only worrying about the blown save, we got to worry about the loss. We got to get it to extras here with Matt Wallner at the plate.
0-2.
Oh boy, that fastball was turned on, so we're going to go softer, down and away. Got him. Sit down. Had no chance on that one. He had no chance on that one. Probably actually should have got Bednar out after the blown save. Go to somebody else to the pin, but hey, he's only at 25 pitches. Not bad for a closer, right? Okay, lazy fly ball out there by Harrison Bader. And Pittsburgh has to go to extras with the blown save. Runner on second, top of the 10th, one out, and the newly uninjured Brian Reynolds up. (102 miles an hour) from Johan Duran. Johan Duran, he's not been a Twin the whole time, right? What's going on, Paul? Welcome on in. Brian Reynolds, 103 mile an hour fastball, absolutely turns on it. 451 dead center. And the Pirates are going to take a 2-run lead in extras. I'm telling you, getting Brian Reynolds back at this point in the season is huge. I will find it hard-pressed to find anybody else that gets somebody in their lineup here at the trade deadline as good as Brian Reynolds being back in it, coming off the injured list for the Pittsburgh Pirates. And what an absolute moonshot. I mean, 103, and he turned on it. Absolutely turned on it. And the Twins are going to go to the bullpen and bring in Simeon Woods-Richardson. And a base hit there by Spitzer Horowitz. So here come the Pirates in extras. The Pirates in extras. All right, good pitch. Joey Bart having a decent season for us. He's got 16 home runs before the All-Star break. Before the season started, I didn't know if anybody had hit 20 home runs for us this season, but it looks like Joey Bart's probably going to get there. This team isn't built with a lot of speed, or a lot of power. But Joey Bart puts a jolt into that when that ball's back at the wall. Byron Buxton tracks it down at the wall. Nick Gonzalez, can he keep the thing moving? Keep the line moving. On to the next one. Good play there by the first baseman. Is that Wallner? Who's the first baseman for them? Is it Jeffers? I can't tell who the first baseman is for the Minnesota. Pirates get a win. Needed that one on the road in Minnesota. We really need a sweep of this team. But we'll take it. Johan Duran, man, 103, and he gets turned on. Mike, what's up, dude? DD Streamer Plays Franchise, what's up? What's up? We're getting ready for the draft. Sign draft. Never mind. We just simmed the draft. We did not just sim the draft. No way. No way. There ain't no way. Michael A. Taylor's been traded to the Mariners for shortstop Tay Pete. Today is the 2025 first-year player draft. What would you like to do? Oh, yeah. No, we're drafting right here. All right, here we go. Prospects that we are looking at. Scouted. We're looking at this second baseman, Roberto Montero, who's going to have good speed, good fielding. Contact should be there. I think Roberto Montero is the guy we look at first, if he's still there. We want to add him to the draft queue. There was a pitcher as well. Right fielder here. He's going to have good arm strength, good speed. Bat's going to be there a little bit. Mitchell Haynes, 20 years old out of Illinois. We'll add him as well. But there was a starting pitcher. Starting pitcher we were wanting to really look at. Ocheo. I think he's going to be all right. This guy's going to be international. He's going to have good stamina. We don't know his pitch mix, though. Draft rank. Where was somebody else that we liked a little bit? Too low there. Too low there. We're just going to all here. Okay, so we like Roberto Montero. I don't know that he'll be there for us. The right fielder, we liked him. He's not fully scouted. This guy isn't. He's 20 years old. Eric Ocheo. Center fielder, Mariano Espinoza. 20 years old. He's going to have C to B potential. Looks like, again, elite speed, good fielding. Can play all corner outfield spots. Projects to be okay with the bat. Starting pitcher. This is somebody that projects out pretty well for us. Alejandro Palmeiro. Keep looking. Is there anybody else that we've kind of scouted? $20-year-old. Okay. That's what we'll do for now. Now we're going to go to the draft. Here we go. Let's see who gets drafted. We want that second baseman. I think that second baseman is going to be pretty good. First 6 picks of the draft have been set via the new MLB Draft Lottery. The lottery participants are all teams that did not qualify for last year's postseason. Throughout the draft, the live ticker displays important information like the current round, who's currently on the clock, and which team is up next. When your team is on the clock, you will have 4 minutes to draft a prospect. All other teams will have 10 seconds to make their pick. Run out of time on the clock. The top player from your draft queue. Okay. All right, let's see who they go with. We want that Roberto Montero, but who do the Washington Nationals take first? But Mike, what's going on, man? How are you? Start the draft. Let's do it. Wait, I don't want to draft here. Hold on. Are you kidding me? Send to Pirates next pick. Great, getting ready to go to the ball game. Oh, you're going to the ball game? Is it opening day today? The Nationals pick Michael James. Okay, the Nationals pick Michael James. Joakim Rosado is picked by the Angels. That's awesome. Who do you guys got today? I didn't know you were going opening day. That's awesome. Roberto Moreno. Man, this is the guy we wanted, and he goes to the Mariners. Roberto Mortero goes to the Mariners. That's the guy we want. The Red Sox. That'll be fun. That will be fun. Enrique Esparza and Charlie Bulich. So I think we go with this. All right, Mike, help me out with this trade or with this pick. Do we go with the right fielder who projects to have, above average contact and power? He is a righty, good speed, and good arm strength. Looks like a corner outfielder, right? Okay. So this guy right here, Mitchell Haynes, or we could go with this starter who projects out to have, well above average pitch velocity, and everything else projects out to be okay. Did we go with Eric Ocheo, the starter, at 22 years old, who's going to be, it doesn't say, he's going to be either 65 to 70 overall to begin with 87 to 92 potential, or Haynes has 77. We don't know his potential is going to be a little further out, and he could be a little less overall, but he's only 20. Oh, man, tough one. I think he goes starter, though. More valuable than a corner outfielder. And then we got Palmeiro here that is projected out to be a little bit lower. He's going to have elite stamina and be just good at everything else. This guy projects out to be just good at everything else. But you think it's Eric Ocheo? All right, we're going to go with Eric Ocheo. Welcome to the Pirates. Are you that guy? He is a senior coming out. He's 22 years old, so we need him to progress very quickly, but he's going to be a high B, low A potential kind of guy. Send him to the next Pirates draft pick, and everybody's gone now, so now we got to view prospects. We have a shortstop here, Rick Keenan, who projects out to have elite contact and vision, plus speed, so I like him a little bit. This right fielder, we don't know enough about his scouting. This right fielder we know is going to project out with good speed, good arm, good fielding, decent contact, not a lot of power there for Sam Cruz. He's 23 years old already and C potential. We're going to add him to the draft queue, but I don't think that's who we're going to take right now. International Miguel Aguilia, 18-year-old, projects to be, pretty well-rounded player, but he's going to be kind of low to start with, so we'll add him to our draft queue. Not who we're going to take right now. We got this shortstop, Rick Keenan. We've already went in there. Just all players right now. He's 21. Is there an 18-year-old that just projects out to be pretty good? We just don't know enough about these guys. College over high school every day of the week. Should be on the fast track as a 4-year. Oh, you like the college players over the high school guys? So I think we're going to take this Rick Keenan. It looks like he's going to have really good contact, pretty good vision, should be an on-base kind of guy, not a lot of pop. Can play second and third, 6'1". He is coming out of college. He'll be somewhere in that 61 to, I think this is the guy. We're going to take Rick Keenan, shortstop. He opted out of the doctor exam, though, for some reason. Okay, we got Sam Cruz and Michael Aguilia. I like this guy. He projects out. There's not a lot of power. He is 23 years old, so it's a guy that we need to develop pretty quickly. He looks like maybe a career quad A kind of outfielder. Aguilia, again, we could take him. I'm not sure the move's on Aguilia. Sam Cruz. We're going to look at Sam Cruz. I'm going to write down the name Sam Cruz. We're going to look at him after the draft because I'm going to go with Michael Aguilia here with infielders. We're going to look at Sam Cruz if we don't get him drafted and just see how good he was compared to Michael Aguilia. So we're gonna draft Aguilia, the second baseman, and we're gonna roll with that for the time being. Pirates next pick. Okay, view prospect. Now it's just a crapshoot. Now we just find guys that we can maybe just throw away in our farm system. I think we got to go starting pitchers. There's no more starters left. Relief pitchers. No more closers left. There's just relief pitchers out there. Now we're just taking shots in the dark. With guys that could be. You know what? We're gonna let the CPU draft the rest. We're gonna send the rest of the draft. Okay. Exit the draft. Can't sign draft picks yet. Okay, we lose to Minnesota. Some of your team's players have been selected to play the home run derby. Did anybody make the home run derby from here? From the Pirates? No. Schwarber, Rooker, Alvarez, Alonso, Marte, Ozuna, Seager, and Royce Lewis. Okay. We're going to just go ahead and get through that. The All-Star game. Today's the All-Star game. Let's see who got in. Few days games. Play the game. Play full game. National League All-Stars. Who did we make it in? Paul Skeens has to be there, right? Paul Skeens had to make it. Paul Skeens didn't make it in as a starter. Paul Skeens, Bednar made it in as a closer. So we got 2 pitchers in for the All-Stars. And did we get a position player in? No position players in, as we did get Skeens and Bednar in for the All-Star game. That's cool. National League's defeated the American League in the All-Star game. View today's game. We win that one 1-0. Wow. 1-0. View today's game. Box score. It doesn't give you a box score. Imagine that, not giving you a box score for the All-Star game. Futures game. Play the game here. Play full game. Did we make anybody for the National League Futures that I recognize here? Tamar Johnson makes it in. Okay, moving forward there. Today is the day to sign draft picks. Okay, so we're going to go here to sign draft picks. Can I look at other people's draft picks yet? So our first pick was Eric Ocheo. He's got to be our top priority, right? What's his percent to sign? Motivation to sign? We're just gonna go ahead and see if we can't give him one. Do we know what he is yet? We still don't know what he is. When do we get to know when he is? We're gonna go ahead and offer him a contract. We'll give him a little bit more than what he wants. Offer was declined. Okay. And then Rick Keenan, obviously, who's at 65% to sign. Anybody else is pretty high. We'll get this Michael Aguilia to sign too here soon. We'll go ahead and offer him a contract. We'll give him a little bit more than what he's wanting. Okay, he's not interested in those terms either. Advance, finalize 2-day signing plan. Okay. Calendar. Got a game here against the White Sox. What's up, White Mike? Good morning. How are you, sir? It's been a couple days. Hope you're doing well. What's up? What's up? By the way, either Mike's, if you're in the Discord, there is or not the Discord. If you're in here, you can get a +3 overall right now. There's one more available for your wrestler because I forgot to turn it off today. 2 people have already picked it for the day, but if you guys want to spend 15,000 channel points and get a +3 for your wrestler, you're more than welcome to do so. We'll make your wrestler just a little bit better for 15,000 channel points. That's out there. I just want to let you guys know that's there with the channel point redemptions. And White Mike does it. He's like, yes. So White Mike, that's going to give you a +6 in the last couple of days because Moose did purchase you a +3. White Mike +3. So that's going to take you up to what, a 70 or an 81 overall? What's up, Mike? You were in the pay-per-view last night. We had a great show. Is there a cooldown on it? Yeah, there's only 3 per stream, Mike. Only 3 per stream can get it. Yeah, get good. That's the opposite of what the bully wants to do, though, Mike. That's the opposite of what the bully wants to do. Okay, so coming here at the All-Star break, we're also going to go to the sliders here. We're going to up the trade frequency just one more up until the final 3 days. Okay, the Pirates, we're sitting here at 50 and 47. We're 3 games above 500. We're heading to the deadline. We got to see what there is available to us here soon. If we're just looking at our team overall, give me my depth charts. I'm pretty good with our lineup besides Palacios. So I think we could use a corner outfielder. What is it that we could use? We could use a corner outfielder if we're buyers. If we're truly going in with buyers, we could use a right fielder, corner outfielder. Brian Hayes is under an 8-year contract. We're just going to play him at third. And shortstop. I think other than that, we're pretty good. It's that right fielder and shortstop and maybe a starting pitcher. Maybe there's a pitcher we can go out there and look at. But overall, we just kind of roll with it. Like, Horowitz is playing well enough. Gonzalez is young. Kiner Falafa. We have Paguero here. But we got to decide if he's going to be the guy or what. He's having an 895. So I don't even know if we need shortstop. I think it's a starting pitcher. We could get rid of Andrew Haney here, who's 4.12 ERA. So I think it's starting pitcher and right fielder. Sorry, let me get this fixed. It's a little bit of delay on the sound. A little bit of a delay on the sound. What's up, Dredd? How are you this morning? So if we look here at the trades and the trade block. So if we're just looking for a right fielder, there's Seiya Suzuki, but he's in the same division, so he's out. Altuve is second and left, so he can't even play right field, but we could move over Brian Reynolds and have him play in right. I mean, but he's under a 5-year contract. We're not going after Altuve. He's out. There's Lawrence Butler here from the A's. He's on an 8-year contract. Why would the A's trade him? He's a lefty bat. And he's having an 889 season. Why in the world would the Athletics trade him? I don't think I can make this trade in good conscience. He's got 20 home runs, 55 RBIs, 7 stolen bases, bat 293, 352 on base, slugs 537. I tried to watch pay-per-view via the YouTube link and it says video is private. Whoops. Let me fix that up. Videos. My bad. If it is private, that's my fault. I want it unpublished, not private. It is private, isn't it? It's unlisted. All right, you're good now. Now you can watch it. That was my fault. Screw the A's, take them. Nah, man, that makes this series over in a day. Like, getting guys like Lawrence Butler, young, good. Why would they trade him? David Fry can play outfield. Okay, now David Fry is 29 years old. He's got a 349 on base, 780 OPS. We could put him in the outfield with 36 speed. No, thank you. Brady Singer out there, same division though. Jesus Lorado, get the Law Dog. Is that what we call him, the Law Dog? Jesus Luzardo. He's got 1 more year arbitration. He's a lefty pitcher. He's got a 2.49 ERA, 1.1 whip. He looks good. Once again, why would the Phillies trade him? Eduardo Rodriguez, Ramon Laureano from the Baltimore. Yiner Cano. Willie Castro. I mean, Willie Castro, I feel like, has been around for a long time. He's only 27. He can play he's kind of super utility. On base, 314. 688 OPS. Did we take a chance on a Willie Castro? Laureano would make sense for Pittsburgh. Except he's got a 293 OPS and a 609 OPS. He may make sense for us. I don't want him. I'll take my chances with one of the younger guys than somebody like that. Willie Castro, though, kind of a super utility guy. His OPS is 688, so he's a little bit better. James Outman. Hey, congratulations, Mike. Finished the Threads program. Did that 2 days ago, but that's good. Good job, Mike. Now, starters, Matt Manning. The Tigers are kind of out of the division right now. He's got 3 years of arbitration left. He's a righty. MLB stats, 3.5 ERA. Ks per 9.5 is WAR. Now, this is somebody we could look at like a Matt Manning. You want a prize? Yeah. Yeah, I do. Matt Manning, maybe somebody we look at. Evan Carter. Why would he be on the block? 370 on base percentage. He's only got 44 at bats. He's got 95 speed. Good fielding. They always trade him. Why? Haven Smith. 812 on base. OPS, like. No speed, though. No speed. Marisnek. 559 OPS. No, thank you. No, thank you. Improved trade logic, that's why. All right, we'll keep talking. We'll keep talking and see who's available out there. The White Sox, here we go. Aviado's on. Top of the 6, 2 outs, and it's a tie game. Tie game. But I will say this, Mike, have you gotten deep into a franchise, or are you looking for another one to start? Because if you're not using the roster, franchise fidelity, it is so much fun. I'm telling you, that roster is the best roster I've ever used. It blows the socks out of any of the riding rosters back in the day. This one is a legit roster, I think. I mean, I'm sure people are going to find some qualms with it on certain things, but I think it's awesome. I started that Royals one that you guys could see in the Discord. I'm not really playing franchise. Which one is it? Well, I was talking to White Mike too, but yeah, Mike, it's called Fidelity to Franchise. This is their Discord right here if you want to check it out. Franchise to Fidelity or Fidelity to Franchise, whichever one it is, but it's a really cool player highlight moment. Horowitz has a 13-game hitting streak, and we're tie game. Get the Law Dog and Evan Carter, easy championship. Yeah, and then, wow, I became just like every other series. But yeah, either Mike's. Check out that, oh man, pitcher wall. Check out that roster. It's so good. I'm having a blast with the Royals. White Sox are going to beat us. Dang it. We're losing the games with the White Sox now, guys. We're losing games with the White Sox now. Which is just unfortunate. What's different about that roster? So they have a formula where they put in like stats and it boosts out ratings. So basically the good players stay highly rated. Like Bobby Witt's at 99. And then they like lower the ratings of everybody else. Like bad fielders are bad fielders. And it plays more like real baseball. But it also allows like low 70s guys to be important with your rosters, things like that. It's starting to feel like the landslide has turned into a bigger Ross, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. It just makes it feel like more like baseball. And not everybody, like after 3 seasons, not everybody will be a 98 overall. The White Sox trade starting pitcher Sean Burke to the Rangers for Dustin Harris. Okay. Here we go. Bases juiced. Bottom of the third, 2 outs. We're down 1, and Nick Gonzalez is up with the bases loaded. Here we go. Let's end that landslide. Let's end that landslide. Don't have time for franchise. Finding stubs feels like a full-time job. I am having the best time with Diamond Dynasty right now. I just do the programs, and then I jump back into franchise. When I finish a program, jump right back in. I don't care about grinding the rest of it, really, and I'm having a good time with it. There's zero FOMO with me and DD this year, and that's the best thing ever. Zero FOMO with me and Diamond Dynasty. I just play it. I get the programs, get the collection, because I like the grind still, and then I jump back into franchise. How about a bases clearing, Gonzalez? When you pull 2 Trouts, not my money spent. Not my money spent, Mike. Trout's easy now. Odds of pulling Trout are so much easier.
1-1.
All right, let's go Nick Prado. By the way, guys, new PC will be here next Monday. I thought it was going to be here today. I was wrong on my dates. It's coming in April 7th. Next Monday, it's going to be here. Pulled Lindor and Mookie this weekend. Let's go, Mike. Oh, by the way, I cannot find where I'm trying to sell Ketel Marte. And I cannot find where he's in any of my programs or anything, and I cannot sell him since I'm using him. Is Road to the Show fun? I've heard a lot of good things about it. Are you enjoying it? Oh, boy, that ball was blasted. That's going to get up and out. Yikes. Check your DQ lineup mini seasons. Well, I haven't started a mini season. Maybe it's in my Diamond Quest. So I was going to trade him and get somebody else. I really want to get Bobby Witt and finish the Royals up. I'm getting up there with Jolt cards. Just called up to AAA. Oh, nice. Do the monitor you use really make a difference when playing MLB? Yes. Yes. If you're playing on the TV versus a monitor, yes. Now, I'm using a 4K 120 hertz monitor. I don't even know if MLB The Show gives you 120, but monitor is definitely the difference. I could not play this game on a TV. I haven't played video games on a TV in like 5 years. Reynolds gonna get there easy. What's up, Wesley? How you doing, man? How you doing?
I don't recall asking you.
Hey,
I'm talking
Wesley,
now. So let me talk to you.
I'm trashing my monitor.
Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you.
Well, I didn't say I'm good at the game. I just said it helps. The monitor I has an Acer or something. I probably don't even have it updated on my bio. You're probably looking at my last monitor. But I'm getting a new PC and new... no, I'm not getting a new monitor. This monitor's freaking sick. I don't know. This monitor was like $600. Their game. Okay, we're down 1. Come on. Spencer. We don't go flawless 25 times on this channel to be this shy about it. I haven't played BR in like 3 Diamond Dynasty cycles. I hate that mode. I think BR is the most overrated mode of all time. And there's some people that just love it. Love it. Not a fan of it at all. You know, I did say we were going to get through the trade deadline today. I don't know that we'll get all the way through the trade deadline. I may sleep on it tonight. On Twitter about BR being too sweaty now. Well, it's because the only people that play BR now are the people that want to play it. And so it probably is a lot sweatier. Because we don't have to grind for it anymore. And I'm okay with that, because that mode sucks. Let's go, Horowitz. Joey Bart! Oh, we thought about sending him. If we had any speed there, we would have went. We're the program that all the casuals, including myself, don't touch the mode. Yeah. So, let all the sweat. You know what I mean? If they want to sweat, sweat. Not my problem anymore. Let's get a substitution here. No. Substitution. Who's on third? Spencer Horowitz. Trelio can come in. Yeah, let's get Trelio in there. Had we done that earlier, he would have scored.
Number 19.
Yeah, I'm good with that, though, Mike. What do you got going on this week, Mike? The other Mike's heading to opening day. Have you been watching any baseball? Pirates walking off. Let's go, baby. Walk-off win against the White Sox. Yeah, we get excited about that still. Oh, yeah, because I have some trades I still got to pull off with the YouTube guys. So we will not get through the trade deadline yet. Co-op versus Timmy's. Win coach and be like Mike. Yeah, win. Bubba Chandler sustained injury, shoulder soreness today. He appears to be off for a day or two. We'll keep him active. Okay. Can we get a series win here against the White Sox? Today is the day to sign draft picks. Let's go sign draft picks. 62% motivation to sign. Offer contract. We'll up it a little bit more. Okay, there we go. We got Eric Ocheo. We don't know how good he's going to be, but we signed him. Have not watched a single pitch. See, I've watched all the Royals so far. There we go. We got our guy Rick Keenan. So we got our two guys we wanted locked up. His motivation to sign is not there yet. So now we need this guy. Go Tom Gelman. Round 4, round 5, round 6. Offer contract to him right now. He goes ahead and signs with us, Tommy Michaels. Anybody else that's available to sign, we'll go ahead and go to this guy here. Can't you move him? Okay, so lowest priorities go down there. Move to 2. There we go. I've never seen someone excited about a win in March. Unreal, Michael. I was told games in March don't count. Is that true? Games in March don't count. Let's see here. White Sox. We're up 2. We got David Bednar in, top of the 8th. Let's get it done. Let's get it. Big opportunity here. Don't let 2 score. Don't let 2 score. Come on, Bednar. Yeah, all the home runs the Yankees have hit will be removed from the record book starting tomorrow. Brewers have a starting pitching issue, don't they? In history of the game because they beat a AAA team in March. We're calling the Brewers a AAA team. We're calling the Brewers a AAA team. Meanwhile, Mike is posting about beating the Blue Jays. I'm just wanting somebody to kick the crap out of Class A. Top of the 9th. What's happening here? All right. Poverty small market baseball team in peace. Something you could relate to a day one Dodgers fan. He earholed Jonathan India. He goes high and tight inside on him. Jonathan India gets away, but I mean it's like 100 miles an hour under the chin, and then the very next pitch, he earholed him accidentally. Like, dude, there's 2 pitches in a row up and in a 5-run game. In a 5-run game. In a 5-run game. No need for that. Go, calendar. Detroit. We're down 1, bottom of the 6th. Peguero's up. I mean, he's not known for control. Maybe he got away. He's hit 5 batters in his career, Mike. He has 5 hit batters in his career. Got away from him twice in a row.
Second baseman, Leover Hoscaro.
I don't think he was headhunting on purpose. Maybe not. Maybe he wasn't headhunting on purpose. But, dude, it's a 5-run game. Why are we pitching so high and tight? I don't know. I got a problem with it. And somebody's going to wear it the next series against the Guardians. Somebody will wear one. So maybe that first pitch gets away from him. He's trying to go high and tight, and it goes right under his chin. Is a little too close. Make an adjustment. Don't go right back there again. Yeah. Because it's the game now. Nobody can hit triple digits in the hands, into the hands. Sorry. Make an adjustment. So now somebody from the Guardians is going to have to wear one. Thanks, Clase. Douche. Sweet strike out there. Just send in Urseg. He throws hard. Estevez, Urseg, Harvey. I like the bullpen. The Royals bullpen played pretty well this weekend. Starting pitching was a little shaky. From our 3 best pitchers, they were nobody had a great start. Too many walks yesterday, even though only 1 run scored. Witt had a game-winning hit on. He was terrible on opening day. Went 0 for 5 with 3 strikeouts. But he did have, or maybe he's 1 for 5 on opening day. He did get on base on opening day. I can't remember how he got on base though. And then he had the game-winning RBI on Saturday. He's batting .333 on the season. Had maybe a double yesterday too. He's gonna be fine. I bet on him to get a hit today. I just won't mention that I bet the Brewers to win and Jackson Chourio to also get a hit. Well, that's fine. You can lose your money however you want to lose it. You can lose your money however you want to lose it. So is that a $5 bet for like a $4 million payout or what?
Nope, outside.
$5 bet for like 15 or something? Oh, that's not that great. And that feels like a $5 donation. Oh, Chourio to get a hit. Sorry, Chourio to get a hit. I read that as home run. That was my fault. I read that as home run. Yeah, I can see that happening. Sorry, I was reading that as Chourio as a home run. Okay, I get that. That's fine. How many bets you putting down a day right now? Andrew McCutcheon's back. The Padres trade relief pitcher Adrian Morejon to the Royals for starting pitcher Chandler Chaplin. Okay. Day's a day to sign draft picks. By the way, why does the CPU not extend? Maybe I should go in there and extend contracts that make sense for the CPU. Would anybody object if I did that? Took over every CPU team and extend guys out that I think should be extended out. I think that's a good idea, don't you guys? We want Miguel Aguilia. We'll submit him. There he goes. He decided to sign the Pirates. I just want to see what these guys do. Not interested in those terms. Okay. That's fine. Don't really care if these guys sign with us or not, really. Only 1 or 2? Only 1 or 2 what? Oh, only 1 or 2 bets. Will you be getting that burger at the ballpark today? Ooh, yeah. I had some imitation crab yesterday, Mike. You happy? Had some imitation crab the other day. You happy? I don't know who we get rid of here? Now we got an issue. Are we gonna have to release Andrew McCutchen? We can't release Andrew McCutchen. Oh, man. I don't know what to do here. Oh, we have 14 pitchers up. We don't want 14 pitchers. We can get rid of a relief pitcher. We can send Scrabble down. And Scrabble's got a 5.6 ERA. Pitching rotation. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, that's better. There we go. With some Old Bay. Dude, I don't have that. I don't have that. I had a good lunch yesterday, though. Look at this meal. I'll post it in the food. I didn't even post it yesterday, I don't think. I'll post this one in the food. Check out this meal. With the Mexican restaurant. Look at the difference in the food I'm getting now, guys. This was a meal I chose to eat. I chose to eat this meal at a Mexican restaurant yesterday. Check that out. Delicious. They ship around the country, Mike. Tell Jimmy's to open up one on the West Coast. Jimmy's? All right. We'll finish this series up, and I think we'll stop after the Arizona series. Angels acclaimed 30-year-old Riley O'Brien off waivers from the Cardinals. The Marlins traded Griffin Conine to the Blue Jays for Ricky Tiedemann. Okay. Guardians trade David Fry to the Astros for Spencer Arrighetti. Marlins trade relief pitcher Andrew Nardi to the Twins. Marlins fire sale. Boogie, what's going on? Marlins fire sale has begun. Did they forget to season the chicken and shrimp? No, it was delicious. It was delicious. It's seasoned. It's seasoned. And then what you're not seeing there is there was a mango habanero salsa that I poured over the top of it. That was called Pollo Mango. And it had crab, shrimp, and chicken with California vegetables and rice. And then there was a mango salsa I didn't pour over yet. Over 212,000 pounds of liquid egg products being recalled due to containing bleach. They know they were just trying to kill the bird flu. Spartan fan with the bird flu dirt sheets. California vegetables. Yeah, that's what we call, around here, California vegetables are broccoli, cauliflower, and carrots. Mixed vegetables. Those three they call them California here. I don't know why. But that's what they call them. Base is juice, Joey barred up. So they're called California mixed vegetables here. No idea why. Couldn't tell you.
The catcher number 14.
Couldn't tell you.
Joey Bart.
Like we call it country gravy and you call it sausage gravy. We just call it gravy. We just call it gravy. But yeah, just different things. Just different things, you know. Top of the 7th. 1 out. Nice play. But there's so many types of gravy. Yeah. White gravy, brown gravy, gravy. It's not called biscuits and country gravy or biscuits and sausage gravy. It's called biscuits and gravy. Just called biscuits and gravy. I haven't had that in so long. It's like that one part of the country that calls it Coke. Well, it's better than soda. It's better than soda. It's called pop. Pop. Yeah, give me a Coke. What kind of Coke? Dr. Pepper? Is sausage gravy here because there's a difference between gravy with sausage in it and gravy that doesn't have it? Sure, but it's just called gravy. Soda, pop, Coke. Stop it. The only thing worse than gravy is bigger gravy. Ross gets it. Ross gets it. Ross gets it. Mike's, I was talking before I started the YouTube portion of this video. Hit 187.7 today, down 96 pounds. BMI for the first time since probably 06 or 07. I'm just going to say freshman year of college, sometime in that range. BMI is in the standard range. And I'm not a big fan of BMI because it doesn't take in a lot of the counts. But hey, I hit the standard range of BMI today. Down 96 pounds. I was just like, I couldn't believe it. And for whatever reason, I jumped up on Saturday to 193. I was up 4.5 pounds from Friday to Saturday. No idea why. Just all of a sudden, I went up 4.5 pounds. And since Saturday, I'm back down 6. Don't have a clue what was going on there. My body must have just like been attached to every carb I had on opening day on Thursday. But no, man, it's just that's how the world works, dude. I don't know. But and also I've started running, so my cardiovascular endurance is what I'm focused on right now. My over the last 6 months, my resting heart rate's gone down like 17 beats per minute, which is phenomenal. So, on average, when I'm just doing nothing, my heart rate is just less. My heart's working less, which is good. Which is good. So, there we go. But yeah. Just excited. Feeling great. Yeah, I think we'll pick up at the trade deadline the next episode tomorrow morning. I need to think on some trades. Because I don't think we're ready to make the moves yet today. Well, thank you, T-Slate. I appreciate that.
The third baseman, number 13, T. Brian. Hey.
Brian Hayes up to bat 0 for 3. Tie game at 0 here in the first inning. Or ninth inning. 2-0 count. There we go. For Brian Hayes. He can earn himself a walk. That'd be awesome. 3-0 count.
That's a ball. 3-0.
And Brian Hayes draws the 4-pitch walk. Kiner Falafa's up. And we're going to go ahead and make some substitutions here. We have Nick Prado there. We need speed. Speed on second. Speed on second.
Number 31, Leo Burr.
There's the bunt. It's a beautiful one. It's a beautiful one. They get the runner at first. That's fine. Or second. That's fine. Now we got runners at first and third. And nobody out. Good speed on first. Good speed on third. A little poke through the infield, and that's it. A little poke through the infield, and we're going to be all right.
One.
2-1 count.
Ball.
3-1 count.
3-1.
It's got to be perfect. We're sitting here. Outside pitch. That's all right. Kiner Falafa. Oh, we really wanted to risk it. I can steal second. And that's going to do it. That ball's back. And we're going to get it done. Josh Palacio is going to walk off the Tigers and get a 1-0 win. Peguero comes in and scores. Well done. Now, the Pirates need to take this momentum. We're heading into the dog days. Let's see where we are. First inning, XP. There we go. Okay. Padres trade closing pitcher Robert Suarez, the Phillies, for Dante Nori. Today is the day to sign draft picks. Let's see if we can't get in here and sign draft picks. Motivation to sign. We'll pick up that offer a little bit more. He declines it again. Offer contract will come up a little bit more. Gentleman signs. We'll take that. He's going to have high B. He's going to have a B to A potential. Kind of a low overall. Move him there. Okay. You know what? I don't care if Ibarra signs with this or not. He's going to have such a low overall. I don't know. It is what it is. We'll advance that. We'll finalize the signing day plan. We'll go here. And we're going to pick up tomorrow with this Arizona series. So we are now a game and a half back at the Cardinals, 10 games back at the Brewers. And let's see what else we got. So we look at the standings. National League wild card. We are 4 games out of the wild card. So we got to decide, are we buyers? Are we sellers? We're pretty good. We're just kind of a team. We need I don't know what there is to go out there and get. I don't know what there is to go out there and get. Obviously, Lawrence Butler would be a great player to go get. But why would the A's trade him? Luis Garcia. Okay? Why would the Nationals trade him? Why would the Nationals be trading Luis Garcia? Maybe he's not that great. Shane Baz. 2 years arbitration. We're just kind of a team. I mean, we are. I don't stress the potential anymore. 100% scouted, 85 to 95 potential when drafted was actually... Oh, okay. Well, that's what I got to go off of. What's going on, Polar Bear? How are you doing? Shane Baz as a starting pitcher? We need to look at teams that, Shane Baz could be a player we go get. Starting pitching. Rasmussen. I don't know. We'll have to look at it. I'm going to get a save in here.